Welcome back, everybody. My name's RIPCORD, and in today's video, I thought we'd have a little fun and go over the top 5 things I'd like to see changed for GTA 6. That's right. Why don't we all pretend for a moment that we live in fairy tale land, and Rockstar has just asked each and every one of us what we'd like to see changed for the next iteration of GTA Online. But first, as always, if you like this video, feel free to leave a comment, click the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. Alright, so to be clear here, I'm bundling GTA 6 with GTA Online for this video. My assumption is that when GTA 6 does eventually drop, we'll be getting an entirely new or a revamped and expanded version of what we currently see online. Personally, I don't believe Rockstar will completely abandon its GTA 5 Online creation, but that's a topic for another day. So, without further ado, and in no particular order, may I present my 2023 wish list for GTA 6. Number 1. Ease up on NPC aggressiveness. There's definitely a tiny little tweak I'd love for Rockstar to consider before rolling out GTA 6. And this is one that, in my opinion, has become worse as the months and years roll on. I'm talking about the aggressiveness of the NPCs. I think early on it was understood that Rockstar had to introduce some, how shall I say, NPC player dynamics to ensure the game was challenging enough to play. And that's fine, but over the years they've taken this program and jacked it up to a level that's both cringeworthy and, more importantly, completely and utterly unrealistic. And that's the main takeaway I have here: realism. I know, you're probably thinking right now, really? Realism? This is a game now that has flying motorcycles and aliens in it. But hear me out. For me, this is foundational game dynamics. If we're simply driving around the city, committing no crimes at all, we still see this. I mean, it's just crazy. Either the game gets promoted by being an us against the cops, or us against other criminals game, or it becomes an us against every other character in GTA. Which doesn't make sense and becomes completely unrealistic. And GTA 5 is slowly becoming this now. We've gone from anticipating what normal drivers would do when navigating a city, to anticipating what drivers will do when Rockstar programs them to aggressively run into you every chance they get. Okay, number 2, stop or limit griefing. If you're a die-hard GTA fan, I can probably just stop here. No explanation is needed. And although I would love to live in a utopia where joining a public lobby of up to 30 other players would result in peaceful interaction, alas, we do not. And although Rockstar has made some significant strides in allowing gamers to do more in a solo session, there still remains public lobby-only activities. In fact, to offset this change, they've even gone so far as to increase the payouts if you're brave enough to sell in a public lobby. And it still boggles my mind that in 2023, Rockstar has done little to nothing to combat the toxicity that exists in a public lobby. And let me be clear here, folks, it is toxic. You literally cannot play for more than 20 or 30 minutes in a loaded public lobby without being blown up, run over, or just plain harassed. And this is on PS5. Don't even get me started with the cheaters and modders on PC. Again, I think the concept of playing with other people is a wonderful idea, but Rockstar really needs to address griefing and modifications done to their game before GTA 6 is unveiled. Or, at the very least, ensure that everything that can be done in a public lobby can also be done in a solo lobby. Number 3. Add rank level perks. As it stands now, after a rank of 200, you've basically unlocked everything. I believe there's some meaningless color changes for ranks of 500 and 750, but big deal. There's really nothing else of importance that you, as a player, can gain or benefit from in climbing through the ranks after you've reached 200. And personally, I believe this is a missed opportunity from Rockstar. I mean, any game developer's modus operandi is basically to get more people playing their game for longer periods of time. And I think if Rockstar added some cool, unique unlockables for players who reach levels higher than 200, well, it would definitely check the box in getting people to play longer, and it would definitely make things more interesting. Number 4. Add more expensive top-tier items. Now, I've heard this topic come up before, but to be fair to Rockstar, I don't think even they envisioned just how much of a success GTA 5 would become, and hence, not adding this to the game. But as it stands now in 2023, the most expensive item you can purchase in GTA Online is the $10 million gold Luxor Deluxe, which is basically just a run-of-the-mill private jet that's painted gold. In an era where we have players with bankrolls in the billions, Rockstar needs to update purchasable items for GTA 6. Now, there's many ways they can do this. The most talked about in the GTA community is expanding purchasable property, i.e. mansions that you can actually customize and walk into. But for me, I really don't care. What I want is to be offered exclusive items that have price tags of tens or hundreds of millions of dollars. And I don't just want repainted airplanes either. I want limited edition, highly exclusive items that are truly worth the money and effort to obtain. I mean, for me, I started a new career when I purchased a PS5, and in roughly, 2 years now, I guess, I have almost 300 million. My kids always hate on me for not purchasing anything, but my response is always the same. Purchase what? There's nothing in the game that's enticing enough or worth it to purchase. I mean, there's only so many cars and airplanes you can own before it gets, boring. All right. Finally, number 5, be kind to solo players. So this one is kind of related to number 2. It's always so heartwarming when GTA drops DLCs that include heists and or missions that can only be done with 2 or more players. And although this concept is always so noble with trying to build camaraderie, it rarely works out this way. If you're new to the game, chances are you have no friends, and if you join a public lobby and miraculously survive more than 20 minutes, again, see number 2, your only option is to try and join with strangers to complete the said heists or missions. And if you found yourself frustrated with trying to survive a full public lobby, well, your patience will further be tested when you try to complete a heist or mission with total strangers that may or may not know what they're doing. Again, it's very commendable that Rockstar wants us all to play together as one big happy family, but please, for the love of all that's holy and mighty in this world, allow us the option in GTA 6 to complete many, or better yet, all the heists and missions solo, or at the very least, reward players who join as a group. Rockstar is actually doing the opposite of this right now with the Cayo heist, meaning everyone in your group could pack their bags with gold and you would still, individually, walk away with less than had you done it solo. So, yeah. All right, well, that's my 2 cents. I think we can all agree that there should definitely be some significant changes before GTA 6 gets released. Playing a game for almost 10 years will do this to people. So now that I'm done blabbering, how about you? Do you agree with my list? Or, better yet, do you have your own top 5 list for GTA 6? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be the one. Oh, Maestro!